My God, it went away.
Hate that.
Oh, it's the worst. Well, Anthony, there's a follow-up to the story that was in the Post yesterday.
Thank goodness.
Ooh. Clown blasts a bozo.
Nice headline, okay.
Midget kin rips bigot. Coco, the killer clown, has spoken out on the bias incident reported in yesterday's Post.
Thank God.
Coco,
I've
the
been
killer
waiting
clown.
for Coco's statement. Who is Coco, the killer clown?
Well, we're going to find out in a second here. Okay. You ready for this?
Uh-huh.
Here's the Post trying to be funny and wacky again.
All right.
This article starts with, Tears of a Clown.
Oh, I get it. That's a song title.
Yeah, there it is. Tears of a Clown were flowing yesterday as a famed Brooklyn circus performer reacted with disgust to charges that a once friendly neighbor mocked his midget mom and sister about their diminutive stature.
Yeah? How about that?
Sorry. Coco, the killer clown, who for 5 years was a midget fixture at Coney Island sideshows by the seashore, came out swinging at Joseph Izzo, the Brooklyn bigot now facing charges of harassment, stalking, and menacing for terrorizing Coco's family.
The killer clown versus the Brooklyn bigot. That's a nice wrestling match.
I didn't know that Coco, the killer clown, was related to the two that were being harassed.
Who knew?
Who knew?
Fixture on Coney Island.
He's the famous one in the family, Anthony. All right, back to Coco, the killer clown, Anthony.
Well, that's where we were.
So Coco, the killer clown, is another member of this family that was being mocked, but he's not being mocked because he's a big star in the family. I don't understand it. He's been a family friend for years, said Coco. I don't know how he could do this to my mom and my sister. It's like a kick in the ass, said Coco, currently on hiatus from performing after undergoing back surgery. When I come to New York, I'd like to have a talk with him, he said.
Hey, he's going to show him.
But despite his homicidal stage name, Coco insisted he would never use his 4'3", 160-pound frame to inflict punishment on this guy.
160?
4'3", 160.
Wow.
I weigh about 165.
Is he built?
I doubt it.
Or just fat?
I would have to say.
And why is he a killer?
I would have
clown?
to say a lot of the weight's in his butt. A lot
think?
of weight in his
They keep
butt.
that low center of gravity.
Yeah. Midgets don't have a lot of weight in their arms and legs for the most part.
No, because they're short.
Yeah, so it's probably gut and butt.
Oof.
I would help anybody, but not hurt anybody, he said. The trouble between Coco's mom and sister and Izzo began roughly 3 weeks ago when the 40-year-old former friend spread rat poison on the street, according to Shay. Shay objected, and her pleas were met with a 3-week barrage of insults.
Why did he spread rat poison? Oh,
I guess there was probably a rat problem in the neighborhood, so he's, I guess, doing the neighborly thing. He decides to just spread rat poisoning all over the streets. I'm sure there's kids playing, so it's probably not the best idea.
So the midget mouthed off to him.
Yeah, the midget mother's like, what the F are you doing? And then this guy decided to abuse the family for the next 3 weeks.
Was she afraid her mongrel daughter was going to pick them up and eat them? And both races will be destroyed.
And that's pretty much it, I guess. Coco was baffled by Izzo's behavior.
Use the rats for transportation.
Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's about it.
Killer clown is bad. Wow, that's a whole family of midgets, huh?
Yeah.
Is the father a midget, too?
50-50 chance?
Still no sign of the father.
I guess one of these, it's like a 50-50 shot. If you have a fidget, then you got a normal-sized person, and they have sex and the woman gets pregnant, you got a 50-50 shot of it being normal-sized person or a midget.
How do you know that, Anthony?
I just picked it up somewhere.
Forget Aristotle and fuck Socrates. Here comes Professor Anthony.
Yeah, I saw it on a special on the HBO, the midget special. Yeah, I got a 50-50 shot.
The doctor.
Do you know if
Yeah, the doctor. The doctor, there was a doctor, midget doctor, and he was married to a normal-sized woman. And she got pregnant, and they were wondering, it's a 50-50 shot. Wondered if it's going to come out normal size or have to go through the hell that the midget went through. Nice selfish parents, right? You got a 50-50 shot of having a midget, you pretty much don't have kids. And they tested, and the kid came out, and fidget.
It had to be a midget.
Midget.
That whole 50-50 thing with the midget, no way. I don't believe it at all.
You think it's just always?
I think it's mostly midget.
But you know what the thing has got to be? When that kid popped out in the delivery room, you know the mother was like, you motherfucker.
You son of a bitch.
You and your awful
I
DNA.
got to deal with you, and now I got a kid.
And he probably wouldn't make eye contact with her, like, look, our baby. But we all know who to blame is. There's no one else you could blame.
Yep. Well,
I know a little something about genetics, Anthony.
as long as it's got 10 cocktail Franks, I'm happy. As long as it's healthy.
Yeah, counting the cocktail Frank fingers.
10 Manx cattail fingers.
Little nubs.
Yeah, I know a little something about genetics.
You do?
Yeah, if you have blue eyes and your wife has blue eyes, the kid's going to have blue eyes.
Right.
Thank you.
It's not always true, though, Opie.
Oh, no, that one's true.
No.
Oh, yes, it is. Cigars and scotch from whackbag.com.
Hey, I have a working theory on this.
I think...
Even if the guy was on medication for 30 years, you don't just wig out like that. I think he had a midget fetish. Maybe he watched like Bridget the Midget videos and thought, you know, I'm going to try that. Hits Hunter, gets rejected, and can you imagine the humiliation and the shame?
Of being rejected sexually by a midget?
Yeah.
Well, that's the problem, is this guy, if a midget rejects you sexually, it is actually in the law books, you can just grab it by the head and fuck its mouth.
Jesus.
Bubba Bowie.
Bubba Bowie. Opie, I'm not sure about the blue eye thing.
Uh-oh.
Not sure.
Why?
Because there could be a parent with blue eyes and brown eyes, and they have a kid. Now, blue is a recessive
Right.
gene.
Okay.
And brown is the dominant
All right.
of the eye gene.
But I said blue eye.
Yeah, but if
Both
there
parents
is
blue
brown,
eyes, kid
yeah.
blue eyes.
But if there's if the parents, one of them has a brown eye, you could get that dominant
I'm sure one of them does.
gene in there. I'm sure.
Don't we all have a brown eye? Oh, stop you. Let's go to Jeff in Jersey. Jeff, what's up?
What's up, bro? I used to live next door to my backyard used to back up to a small person's house, and what happened was they used to go rake the leaves in the front, and I guess it was about a 4-foot wall. You wouldn't even see that. You just see the top of the rakes bopping up and down.
All right, Jesus.
And the shovels. But here's the thing: I swear to God, she had a daughter that was a beauty. She was gorgeous. I mean, drop dead gorgeous, and it was her daughter. It actually looked like her. But the thing was, she was full size. She was about 5'8". She was tall, even for a girl, and she was smoking.
Yeah.
I swear to God. And here's another funny story.
Uh-oh.
The woman came home from work one day, and it was dark in the backyard, and some big black dude tried to grab her purse, dragged her halfway up the driveway before he realized, I guess she was holding on.
I thought he had more to that, but that was it.
That was it. Come on, that ain't funny.
You know what? Hold on. I'm kind of with the guy. I don't think
Yeah.
you should have got the car crash. Yeah, that's kind of funny.
Oh,
He
I
didn't
got
realize
the car
that she was
crash.
still on the...
You got the car crash, but I'm defending you, bro. I think it's kinda funny.
I gave him a car crash more for the delivery. He just kind of ended it and then went...
No, because
I'm an electrician, not a comedian.
there's nothing wrong with finding a little humor in your joke. The guy
That's true.
enjoyed his joke. All right, thank you, buddy.
All right.
There goes,
All right.
there goes Jeff. Let's go to Tom in Texas. Tom, what's up?
Not so much. I think you guys are missing the real point in the story.
Okay.
Okay, the point of the story is here's a 3-6-foot tall girl hopping on 4.5-foot cock. I'm out.
He's talking about the
The
black.
black. Oh.
That deserved a crash.